And we are back with some brilliant frugal living. I love the feedback we got from our latest room remodel on a budget in which Goodwill and Craigslist paid an incredible amount of help to our room renovations. And you know what makes me crazy? I love home improvement shows. They are my eye candy. I adore that with all the channels out there. If you get me on a home rehab channel, I am hooked. One of the only things I would change about it is that when they come out and say, hey, this great, beautiful kitchen, and it's a gorgeous remodel, and it only cost about $50,000 to do, that immediately turns people off. You know, a lot of people are on a budget, myself included. And even if we had that winning lotto ticket in our hands, would you really want to spend $50K, 50 large or more, on a kitchen? The answer, of course, is no. So imagine my delight when I started getting inundated with these emails from listeners coast to coast. This one really grabbed me about the millennial couple on a budget using eBay, Craigslist, and I'm assuming Goodwill to create their dream house. This makes me so happy on so many levels because honestly, I feel like millennials get a bad rep sometimes. The millennials I know, not only are they hardworking, they're family-oriented, they work their backsides off, they know how to save money, and they know how to spend it. And I love these kind of examples. So this home, who sent me this? Marissa Cascino. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So here is this young woman and her husband, 30-year-old husband, 29-year-old photographer, young lady, spent the first part of their relationship sharing a group house with 4 roommates in Herndon, Virginia, which is a great money-saving move. I love the roommate move, especially before you get married. You know, you got, when we were in college, I had roommates, fun stuff, big money saver. Now, they both held down jobs as well. Eventually, they saved enough money to get this beautiful, I love the pictures, a contemporary light-filled house in Reston in need of just the right amount of updating to make it their own. Can you hear the smile in my voice? That's because fixers rock. You name your number. Fixers, nobody's out there looking for fixers. I'm telling you, go out there, make sure it is structurally sound and ugly as heck, and make it your own. You will have the equity waiting for you. Tens of thousands of dollars in equity, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity by going for a fixer. Next step is fixing it up. So this couple spent the last 2 years renovating it mostly themselves. We can all swing a paintbrush, most of us guys, and filling it with beautiful decor that they pieced together from Craigslist, wonderful stores like Goodwill, eBay, clearance sales, and friends. You know, you find stuff as you're driving around. If you're anything like me, you find stuff once in a while. The result is a space that absolutely looks like $1 million. So she goes through all of this various stuff, and I wish I had time to do the whole top to bottom house. But envision a home that needs a lot of love. You go in there, you do any kind of structural help you need to do. You hammer a few pieces of wood back into place. You get out the white paintbrush and you go to town, or find a nice neutral, maybe a beige or maybe a gray, whatever works best for the lighting. And you give it a whole top to bottom once over with that beautiful white paint. Then you go to your local Craigslist and you find out what you need. These guys, beautiful dining room, green velvet dining chairs by Milo Bogman. Now, I had to look this up. This is a big deal, this guy. While Metzler scored a gorgeous marble tabletop on clearance at Restoration Hardware. There's another place that I could easily get into some sort of a time loop. I'll walk into Restoration Hardware and easily an hour will elapse before I know where I am. I'm like, how did an hour just go by? That's Restoration Hardware. Now, the house that they bought was built in 2000. Plenty of time for it to need a little bit of work around the edges. And all of its interiors now nod to a mid-century modern, which I love. They hit Craigslist for dining room sets. If you ever need a dining room set, whether it's just a table, just a buffet, just a china cabinet, don't you dare go out and buy retail. I'm telling you right now, the most lovely newer sets, antique sets, 100 years old, maybe 50 years old, maybe 5 years old. They all await you on Craigslist. And the best part, they are practically paying you to get these things out of their homes. Oh my gosh, I've seen them for free. Beautiful, beautiful sets for free if you come and pick them up. The only thing you need then, obviously, is a strong pair of arms and hopefully a friend's strong pair of arms. You'll owe them a nice beverage later. You get your own rental truck if you don't own one. I don't own a truck. I have hauled plenty of stuff in the station wagon, and you rent a truck when you need to. And all of these freebies can fill out these beautiful empty dining rooms for nothing except the cost of a rental truck. Maybe $100 for the day, maybe only $50 for the day. All right. You do the same thing for your kitchen. Now, for the kitchens, they used not only eBay and Craigslist, but they also looked at their Habitat for Humanity home stores. If you guys have one near you, maybe there's one even an hour away, get in there. The kitchen sets that await you are glorious. Go for something, and they did this smart, this couple. They did it smart where their entire kitchen needed work. They had to rip everything out, and it's very intimidating. You're thinking you're going to have to spend $50,000 for a new kitchen. That's what you hear everywhere. They went to Habitat for Humanity home store and found an entire kitchen set, everything they needed. It was in a cherry wood, which they said wasn't for them. I personally adore cherry wood for kitchen sets. It's so elegant to me. But the great thing about cherry wood, even if you're not a big fan of the color, is that it's usually very, very durable. You can do anything to it and it's going to stay in place. So they bought the cherry wood and then they painted it this beautiful soft white. It is gorgeous. And they put that in their kitchen for next to nothing. Then they went back to Craigslist, found the appliances they needed. This oftentimes fills the same sort of void that a dining room set. They just want to get rid of the refrigerator. They need to get rid of the stove. They need to do whatever else. Habitat for Humanity, I say, also has a lot of this stuff. But if you go online to Craigslist, you're going to find tons of these same items for next to nothing. Then go up to the bedrooms. Bedrooms are amazing. They're so versatile. You could get bunk beds for guest rooms. You can get a gorgeous king-size bed set for yourself at the Habitat for Humanity home store, online on Craigslist, and start putting the word out. You've got a tremendous real estate market out there these days, which means a lot of friends, family, old neighbors, whatever, people that you just met. They're moving in or they're moving out and they're changing up their furniture. Maybe they don't need the huge bedroom set anymore and they're just giving it away because they want it to be somewhere else than their house right now. Everyone benefits. It stays out of landfills. It gets put to good use, which is just my favorite thing in the world. It's a fantastic give and take. So you go to every room in the house. They had a bathroom that could use some updating. Then they were wonderful enough to comment on the bathroom that we just did. Sometimes even just changing the mirror. We had the tiniest little mirror in an otherwise larger bathroom. I went to Goodwill and found a mirror that easily retailed for hundreds. I got it for $8. They had a wonderful sink setup in there, a vanity setup, little ugly, little outdated. They went in there and they freshened it up with the same thing I did with the marbleized contact paper. They went with a green marble in this beautiful, breathtaking bathroom. They freshened it up that way. They painted the bottom of the vanity a gorgeous glossy black. They put the top as a green marble vanity top. It is breathtakingly gorgeous. Put a brand new mirror, courtesy of Goodwill. I love all the parallels between their bathroom and ours. And they took it the extra step where they then took the peel and stick perfectly safe for bathroom tiles, and they did it all along the bottom of this really pretty beat up tile bathroom floor. So just imagine this top to bottom. Brand new linens, brand new towels, brand new shower curtain. They did the same thing to their vanity. They might have even kicked it up a notch compared to what I did. They painted the bottom this beautiful glossy black and put a green marble top on it with the contact paper for next to nothing. And then they took this same green marble with this black sort of edging on it, beautiful marble peel and stick tiles. It looks like Italian marble. They gave me close-ups of this stuff. And they redid their entire bathroom in one weekend for less than $100. Forget all of those various well-intended shows out there that are saying you have to spend tens of thousands for a kitchen, $10,000 for a bathroom, everything else. This wonderful couple, millennials, quit bashing the millennials. They're some of the smartest people on earth, hardworking, great kids, and they're getting a bad rep. This wonderful couple saved up their money, had some great time at home with friends and roommates, saved their money, bought a fixer, and now they have got equity to burn, something that people of all ages, all demographics would kill for, and a lovely, beautiful home to boot. That's the kind of thing I just adore. The bedrooms, white coat of paint, beautiful new furniture, courtesy of Craigslist, courtesy of your local Habitat for Humanity, courtesy of Goodwill, beautiful bathrooms, beautiful kitchens for a fraction of the cost. And when I told them that I was going to be using this story for them, I was so delighted to hear that they have got all of these other rooms in their house planned using the exact same thing. And now their house that they bought as a fixer is now worth easily the same amount as other homes in their neighborhood. And they now have, in 1 year's time, about $100,000 easily in equity in their home after, my gosh, investing what, maybe $1,000 total in appliances and paint and blood, sweat, and tears. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And if they can do it, so can you. I love these stories. More after this.
Cheap